So, who's keen for PoE 2? Who is keen for PoE 2? Who is keen for Path of Exile 2? I'm so keen for Path of Exile 2. 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 So, outside of that, I'm here to give my kind of recommendations when starting the game. And the big thing here, I think, is that you just need to start playing the game. I know a lot of people get caught up a little too much on, ooh, what guide should I play, or something like that. Oh, guide? Build? Yeah. What build should I play? And follow a guide and look it up. I have one of my friends who is looking up probably too much. I think I've looked up too much at this point, to be honest, but, you know. But the way I see it is, you just got to play the game and enjoy the sense of discovery that comes along with it, because, like, it's a new game. It's just so much fun. I've had way too much fun in the past. Just playing a game, experiencing all there is, finding cool shit, and all that. And for me, I'm going to be doing that with a group of friends. We're all going to be playing different classes, which is really cool. So we're going to have a full party, and we'll get to see how good or bad party play is. So yeah, that should be pretty fucking sweet. But yeah, starting the game. My recommendations. I think play the game, enjoy the sense of discovery. But early on, you're going to have to make, one major decision, which is picking a class. Now, I was thinking of doing a recommendation of go do this, go do that, blah, blah, blah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you little bits and pieces of how each class kind of plays, and give like kind of a brief overview of what I kind of feel is going to be the thing here. So, first off, we're going to have the Witch, which is one I'm going to play. So the Witch is going to be focused on minions and spellcasting with occult style magic. And there'll be various things you can do, like spreading chaos poison stuff, summoning hordes of minions. There's even some fire mixed in there, and you'll have the ability to either kind of focus on fire or minions, not all at once, or kind of more occult, physical, blood mage stuff. Cool kind of options between those. And then you're going to have the Sorceress. And the Sorceress is going to be all about throwing out spells, different elemental stuff, and have the ability to focus more in on that, conjuring like elemental storms and being able to shock and chill to a greater extent, and just have really master of the elements. Or be a chronomancer and have control of time. You're going to stop time, have some rewind time style things, mess with cooldowns and recover health and stuff. Good stuff there. Then there's going to be the monk, and the monk is going to basically be this martial artist master who can basically do flips and jump around and palm blast things with a quarterstaff, hit stuff with a quarterstaff, and have the ability to either become an acolyte of Chula, which is going to be a focus on kind of defensive and chaotic stuff, basically praying to a bit of a demon, or the Invoker, which will have the ability to focus more in on elements and elemental harmony and stuff, getting the ability to amp up your elemental damage or trigger crits to do elemental blasts or waves, depending on how you build it. And then we're going to have the Ranger, and the Ranger is all about bows and various archery skills, with the ability to not only do a little bit of mobility stuff, but jump around, drop poison, shoot lightning arrows, a bit of cold as well. It's pretty good suite of skills for a bow. We'll have the ability to go into a Deadeye, which is kind of focused on more standard archery, including some speed, some projectile, and some special stuff to do with frenzy charge skills and marks. Basically saying, I want to kill that thing. I think sniping. Or the Pathfinder, which will be more focused on the flask and poison side of things, as well as various other utility, which means you'll be able to like spread your toxins everywhere, as well as being able to have the ability to throw various flasks, just cause explosions of different effects. But yeah. Then we're going to have the Mercenary. And now the Mercenary is going to be all focused on crossbows and their grenade attachments, the grenade skills that come along with it. They're going to have kind of a very adaptive ammunition style play style. It's going to feel a bit like a twin stick shooter, especially on a controller. And basically, yeah, you kind of swap between different ammunition types to have different effects that will just feel like different guns, as well as a bunch of different grenades that you can, stun, shock, oil, explode oil, gas, just all sorts of things like that. And then the mercenaries going to have the ability to become a Gemling Legionnaire, which will focus on kind of just amping up all of your skill gems, just pretty drastically. Skill gems being how your skills are given, and providing various benefits on based on which ones you're using. Or the Witch Hunter, which will focus on damage and smiting, basically. Think your Van Helsing style thing. Pretty cool. If you know the old movie that was considered to not be very good, but cool nonetheless. And then last we have the Warrior, and the Warrior is going to be about brute force and tankiness. And the warrior is going to have a whole lot of slams, as well as some ancestral totems and war cries and all this sort of thing. You'll be able to kind of chain together breaking armor and slamming things and having aftershocks. And its options are going to be the Titan. The Titan is going to be all about big brute force, and that's its whole motto. You get tankier, you get bigger slams. It's just. And then the Warbringer, and the Warbringer is going to be about totems and some minion stuff, some ancestral stuff, and war cries, as well as some stuff for shields. And so you can go a more defensive blocking play style with that rather than just raw power like the Titan has. And that's kind of, I think, the only information you should have going into PoE 2. I feel like if you just have that, that's enough to make your decision, and then from there just play the game. And if there's anything you get confused about, then either work it out or look it up or just ask me a question. I'll go along with it. But in any case, I just think that, yeah, trying the game, pick your class, do something cool. Just get into it, really. I don't know. I don't think looking up a build is a good idea, provided you have a basic knowledge of what class you want to play, because we don't know the balance yet. We don't know best stuff. We just know what stuff looks like and what looks cool, and what should be fun to you is up to you. So yeah, I think that's about it. In any case, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch on launch, and there is Twitch drops enabled, so come watch me on Twitch TV/Famstrike. And it's going to be a big party, a huge group of people. What I'm going to try and do is write down a lot of questions that I get asked. I'm probably the most knowledgeable of our group, so I'm likely to get the most questions. We got a couple of very new players coming in too. So I'll kind of be able to make a tips, questions, new videos, a video on like questions new players have asked me. So that should be really cool. I will also be streaming on YouTube, but I think that because Twitch has Twitch drops, watch it there. Or both. I don't care. I need the viewers. Anyway, that's it for now. Catch you guys on launch.